And these are the things that are in the vaccines that do these things to people. Because when you put mercury in the spinal cord, it causes dysfunction in the neurosystem. Period. And so you have thousands, tens of thousands, millions of moms who are coming forward and saying, I don't care what the scientists and doctors say. I know from my experience and from the evidence that I'm seeing and reading that vaccines are harming. You see? Conflict. It is part and parcel to a great awakening. And the anxiety, the pressure that everyone is feeling right now is because of these diabolical conflicts that are constantly surfacing. And finally, another great example is Trump. I mean, I'm nailing them all on the head, this talk. You got Trump, you got people that think this guy is a womanizer, loser, total corrupt loser. That's what they think about Trump. And they think that he is systematically destroying all the systems in the world that were put together by these corrupt individuals before him. They think that Trump is coming along and ruining everything. And it doesn't matter what evidence you show them. It doesn't matter how good the economy is. It doesn't matter how many jobs are created. It doesn't matter. Orange man bad. Orange man bad. Period. You see? The Great Awakening. And then you have people on the other side that see the economy is doing well. Jobs are being created. Corrupt agreements with foreign countries are being abolished. Taking down of ISIS, the removal of these corrupt individuals from all of the leadership positions. You see all these people, these presidents and CEOs and so forth, that are all quitting and leaving their jobs because of the pressure that Trump is putting on them, and stating basically, if you're caught involved in corrupt crap with kids or whatever, your accounts will be frozen. We're going to take all your money because you're a complete loser doing that to human beings. You see? This is all a part of the Great Awakening. In other words, nothing is wrong. That's the last thing you expected me to say. Nothing is wrong. It's just like if you have an infection and you begin to treat it and you notice that it's not getting better immediately. You notice that, okay, I think it might be, but I'm not sure. It still hurts. It's infected. It's still spreading some. I mean, I don't know if it's doing anything. And right then and there, you are right in the midst of healing, because your body is making the transition to healing whatever it is that's wrong. And there's a process to that, and it doesn't happen instantly. And so in the same way, the earth, see, that we're all nature, everything is nature. And so it's going to work in similar patterns and principle no matter what the scale is. Whether that scale is at the galactic level or whether it's at the microscopic level, namely your healing system in your body. It all works in similar patterns, and there is a process of moving from one reality to the next, and it doesn't just happen. It doesn't just boom, there you are. It is a process. That's why every person that is going through this Great Awakening is having to educate themselves. They have to take the time to read books, to read articles on the internet, to search through the garbage that's on the internet, to find the good stuff, to find the gold. And it takes time and effort and energy and passion to do that. And so there are different scales of people. Some people are willing to dive right in and, dude, I'm going for it, and it doesn't matter if it completely obliterates everything I've always known. I'm going to fearlessly go into that space and find the truth. And then you have people that are just like, dude, I know what's going on. I know what the truth is. This is just the tribulation. The Bible has already laid all this out. Jesus is coming back. There is no problem. I don't know what you're talking about, how Jesus isn't coming back or that there is no tribulation stuff. You're all full of it. I don't want to hear it. And so this person doesn't research anything. They turn on CNN and they download everything that these propaganda systems put into their head. And they live in their happy little bliss of ignorance, not realizing, dude, there is a major, major awakening in process, and you can't avoid it. Nobody escapes. Nobody gets out of this without awakening. Everybody awakens. It doesn't matter how staunch, ardent a believer in whatever it is that you believe, how much of that you are, it doesn't matter. the Great Awakening is going to awaken you too. There is no escape. You will go through it because the only way is through. That's how nature works. The only way is through. And so this is how the world is healed. The world is healed by everyone coming into awareness, a deeper and deeper awareness of themselves, what a human being is, and what this world is, what the universe is. And the deeper the sense of that, you realize, the more you awaken. And the less anxious, the less concerned you will be about what's happening, because you will understand the world is just like me. And there is a process to this. There is a process to healing. And since you're a nature creature and we are in a nature environment, all of it works together. And so the Great Awakening is that process, the very slow rollover of bringing people from one reality to another reality. And that happens very slowly over time. The wheels of time grind very slowly, but they grind infinitely fine. As my friend used to say, finer than frog hair. That's how fine or how refined the culture is becoming. And truth, love, compassion, these are the forces and powers that are going to win out, because the world has been so out of balance for so long. And there are reasons, and I've gone over some of this, but there are reasons why it has been out of balance and what has brought it out of balance. Just like a person who gets cancer. They're out of balance, and they might be like I was, totally healthy, running all the time, exercising, eating well, avoiding GMOs, all these things, doing whatever's necessary to stay healthy. That person can still get cancer, and when they have cancer, they are out of balance. And so, since everything is nature, there is an effort towards moving it back into balance, moving that body back into balance, and either that body will die, and so they will find equilibrium by passing away, or they will find equilibrium by ridding of the disease and healing. But they're not going to stay there. It's not going to stay in that state of tension. And the same exact truth is what is real for us here on the planet. The earth, human beings, the collective, is not going to stay in the state of tension that it has been in